Yo, what episode is this?
I don't even know. We've done so many.
I think this is 22.
22.
22.
Double digits, baby.
Bro, if we would not have taken that 2-week break, this would have been like 26, 25, 26.
It's all right. We're at a good pace right now.
Yeah, bro. The goal is to drop 2 videos a week for the whole year.
That's it.
Let me do the math on that real quick.
That's a lot.
How many videos would that be? 2 videos. There's 52 weeks in a year. So 2 videos and 52, that's 104 videos.
Sheesh.
So by the end of 2025, we should have 104.
That's our goal.
104 plus 22 is 126.
Jesus.
Catch us in January 1st, 2026. We should have at least 126 videos uploaded on our channel.
Just Barca will never stop, baby.
Yeah. But hey, we starting this one off with a banger. So Real Ferdinand, he does this. He has a podcast. Well, not a podcast, but he has like a show where a talk show where he goes around and interviews like professional footballers right now. And one of the recent people that he interviewed was Kingsley Coman. Now that kid, Kingsley Coman, last year, just so y'all know, this kid has won a league title or a trophy every single year he's been a professional footballer. So at 16, when he was at PSG, he won Ligue 1 because we know PSG wins that every year.
He played with some great players.
Then he went to Juventus. He won the Juventus. He went to Juventus when it was Juventus was at the top of Serie A.
Yep.
And then now he's at Bayern, where they pretty much win the league every year, except for last year when Bayer Leverkusen won it. So this last year was the first year he didn't win a trophy as a senior player. But this is what he said. Basically, Real Ferdinand asked him a question about who he thought was the better striker, or like his thoughts on the main differences between Harry Kane, who he plays with now, and Lewandowski, who plays for Barcelona now. And this is basically what he said. Let me tell y'all what he said, because I ain't gonna lie, this is very interesting, and I know the media can switch things around, but this is basically what he said. He said, Lewandowski asks for way more crosses. Basically, you have to play for him. Yes. Kane makes wingers better, creates finishes, and he's the easiest striker to play with. Now, my question to you is, answer to the fans in the comments, who is the better striker for you?
I 100% agree with that. I think, as we saw the game, which we will get into later on, you can see Robert Lewandowski being a player where they have to feed him. Bang, bang. But even though they have to feed him, he still doesn't make his own chances. It's a little tough to be a player with him. Yeah. But then you have Harry Kane, which we've seen in England, in Tottenham, as well as coming down this side of Bayern. He's just too easy. He plays he comes into the midfield, becomes a player that he can pass to, then puts himself back in the middle. You cross over to him, he headers the ball, it goes in. He's everywhere at any point. I think he's one of the best strikers.
So you think that he's better than Lewandowski?
I do think that Harry Kane is better than Robert Lewandowski.
All right, well, let me ask you another question though.
Period.
Who do you think who would you prefer to be in your team? Because you got to think about it. A striker is supposed to get you goals. Now, I understand, like Harry Kane, like Kingsley Coman said, which I actually think is a correct analysis of him, because obviously he plays with him every day. Pause. But let me know, who do you prefer in your team? Because a striker is supposed to score goals. So do you want somebody who drops into the midfield, links up play, and switches the ball out to the winger, and then makes that run in? Or would you like a player where bro, it's at least 1.5 goals a game?
Yes.
I mean, this is the guy. We're talking about Lewandowski. I mean, even though he did do it in the Bundesliga,
he was at Bayern as well.
That's what I'm saying. But this is a guy who scored 5 goals in 9 minutes under Pep Guardiola. Yes. So who do you prefer in your team?
I'm still preferring Harry Kane. Again, I love that coming back and checking in. Just for him specifically, I just feel like he's much more a complete striker. If the ball comes to him, you know for a fact it's a goal. There's no doubt. And you can go with Coleman's analysis. Why? He had a Robert.
Yeah.
Carry. I mean, Harry Kane, bro, he knows. He's like, bro, he's telling him.
He knows him inside out.
Yeah, because he needs to feed him. But Harry Kane doesn't need to get fed too much. He just puts himself in these positions where he's a striker. He's an elite striker.
I feel what you're saying. I definitely see what you're saying, your perspective. But I mean, a number 9, traditional number 9, which is what Lewandowski is. I feel like Harry Kane is more of a reformed, like a progressive number 9. Because
Yes.
let's be honest, there's not a lot of number 9s in the world
Not
right now,
anymore.
except for like Victor Osimhen, Erling Haaland now, and also Lewandowski. And Harry Kane is kind of like he's a 9. He scores goal, but he also links up play. But who do I think is better? I would personally say that I just think Lewandowski is a bit like the season the season where he should have won the Ballon d'Or when COVID hit, man. I just feel like, bro, that season is goated.
True.
You know what I mean? Like he had
was
like
dominated.
50 something goals in 50 something
say.
games. Like, bro, he was actually eating. But who would I prefer to have in my team? I mean, game on the line, bro. You know you need a goal. I mean, I just have to go with Lewandowski. But guys, let us know in the comments down below, who would you prefer in your team, and who do you think is the better striker, Harry Kane or Lewandowski? But we're gonna move right along to Araujo and Juve. So apparently Araujo, Juve, not Araujo wants to go to Juve, but apparently Juve are interested. What should Araujo do?
He's up for grabs.
Considering the financial situation of Barcelona right now.
I think if anybody gets a contract from a big team right now, coming out of Barca, just go.
Well, Juve is not really running Serie A like they did before, though.
But you're gonna get good paid, a good salary there. You're gonna be doing okay. I mean, they can still climb up again. I mean, AC Milan and Inter right now at the top right now.
Yeah, bro, they're cooking.
But I think Juve could probably do well with him as well. I think it's definitely time for him to go.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
He's probably just saying that because
he went in.
he locked up Vinicius in the Supercoppa final. But
that's why we want to get there.
Before we get there, I definitely think that this is definitely something that's definitely weighing heavily on his mind, because you're thinking about Barcelona in a situation, even though his contract is guaranteed, he's not a signing that's coming in that needs to be paid. He's already getting paid, but
correct.
The only downside to this is, like, if it was a team like AC Milan or Inter Milan right now who's running Serie A, I could see him going. But Juve, bro, like, they're, I wouldn't say in the mud, but they're not as dominant as they were before. So, but I don't know, guys. Let us know in the comments, what should Araujo do? Knowing that Barcelona situation, or even Barca, should Barca themselves sell Araujo, because they got to think about their financial situation.
Is there other teams trying to look for him? Where does he go?
Yeah,
their financial status.
But yeah, man, let's jump to the big thing. I could not wait to talk about this today, because me and Oscar actually went to a restaurant which his friend owns.
Tavern 07.
Tavern 07, hit that up in Norwalk, right? Norwalk. It's right off of exit 15. You go on US 1.
Right at the end.
But
right at the end.
Let us know right now, man. Let me know right now, bro. This game was crazy, bro. Me and Oscar watched it.
They know what game we're talking about.
This guy watched his team concede 4 in the first half. I won't lie. That Mbappe goal, that first goal, had me shook.
Real Madrid, Barcelona. What happened? My team got wrecked. How? I don't know. I thought we were gonna go.
Well, I know. Me and you both know how y'all got wrecked.
But listen, we went to go watch this game, and there was Barcelona fans everywhere. I was in there. I didn't,
All right, so backstory: me and Oscar went to go watch the game with a couple of friends, right, and people that he knows. I've met him for the first time, but everybody else, he was the only Real Madrid fan.
Only Real Madrid fan, and
so he was up against it.
You were repping their jerseys. I was like, bro, I should have worn my jersey today. But at the end of the day,
that would have been worse.
It would have been a terrible call, but we ended up getting completely destroyed.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way you can describe it. I mean,
I didn't know.
Mbappe had me in the first half, bro. Bro. Well, not even the first half. The first 20 minutes of the first half. That was a good goal, man. I mean, he took the defender on, finished,
man.
But then Yamin Yamal
put the team on his back again. I go back to. I thought we were gonna have more character. We just lost to them in another.
I held 4 at the Bernabeu
there, and then we took 5 here.
That's crazy.
Like, no, there's no way we could go into Saudi, but it happened. And Mbappe opened up the scoreboard. We're like, perfect. This is what we needed early. And then Lamine Yamal just turned it around and said, "Oh, don't worry, I'm here. I'm 17 years old, but I'm gonna take this on."
Yeah,
he did it. Courtois. The goal was outrageous, right? He left. And just pass it.
He just passed it into it's one of those Messi-esque finishes where he cuts in and just goes back reverse to where the ball is coming from. But I mean, watching that game, I mean, there were a couple of problems that I saw. The first one was that Tchouaméni started at center back. Now I know Ancelotti has been flirting with this idea of playing Tchouaméni. I mean, he's done it for the last 5 or 6 games. But I mean, Asensio should have started. I mean,
Yes.
that center back should have started, bro.
Yeah, I go back to that as well. I mean, I think they're at Saudi. I think maybe they might have been like, oh, we have to put out the best players right now, the names, so we can get everybody.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Chouameni is not a center back. A better center back.
Oh, 100%.
than Asensio.
No way. I mean, he's not even. I don't even think he's a center back.
No, he's not. He's a six.
At all. So
He's a six.
So we have seen Asensio do very well in the last couple of games. We're like, oh, perfect. He's going to put him in first. He didn't. I don't know what kind of risk that was, but it did not work out.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not been working for the last few games. Another thing too is I feel like Barcelona just had a great control over that midfield. Like Valverde and Camavinga could not keep up with like Pedri, Gavi, and Casalo.
No,
and Casalo is a gem, by the way. That like Barcelona just keeps finding these talents. Lamine Yamal, Casalo, the guy who got hurt, Bernal. Who tore his ACL, even Kubarsi right now, one of the better center backs. I think he's 18 now. One of the better center backs in the world right now, doing at top level. Exactly.
They definitely had. I think Ancelotti said. I saw some quotes on it. How to win Barcelona and Real Madrid? Real Madrid defense, but we cannot defend right now.
Bro, the defense just fell apart, man.
Vasquez on the right back, and who's there?
Yeah, I would say Real Madrid definitely need, which is why they're going after Trent Alexander-Arnold, but that doesn't really fix your problem defensively, though. Because I was gonna say
we just need a defender.
I was gonna say you guys definitely need a right back because Danny Carvajal. Let's be honest. Last year was probably going to be the best season he's ever had. Now he's hurt.
Now he's not going to come.
He's
back.
He's not going to come back the same person.
Defense has to be reconstructed.
You're throwing in Lucas Vasquez in there, who used to be a winger, now converted to a right back. I think you guys definitely need. I don't know. Does Trent solve that problem?
He at least he just knows how to defend, bro. You know,
no, but Trent does not know how to.
He'll have him in front,
Bro, if you
Vasquez had Rafinha, what's he gonna do about this man?
Bro, I'm sorry, but if you're a Real Madrid fan, bro, and you think that putting Trent at right back is gonna solve your defensive problems,
it solves something.
You're making a sad mistake.
I don't know who else you put there at the moment.
You gotta go out and get somebody that is willing to do the job. I don't know. There's not really many right backs out there that could think that are Real Madrid caliber right now. Obviously. In terms of the defense, you guys are going after Trent. I don't know, man.
For some reason, we're just going after names, but we did get destroyed on the defensive part of it.
Yes, sir.
As you said before, Kylian Mbappe had a good game.
I feel like his team Real Madrid just failed him.
Real Madrid just wasn't able to respond. You had Jude in the middle, Valverde.
Yeah,
Jude was not completely there, but he was getting manhandled by Barcelona.
I was gonna say too, I feel like Jude, I checked the match ratings and Jude had a 7.1, which is decent, right? But I'm pretty sure anything above a 6.5 is good, or anything above a 7. Like when you're in and around the 7s match rating, you're good.
An okay
but
game.
I feel like he was there, but he wasn't there.
Correct. We didn't see the feeding and going on too much. They kind of let that further. Did he go to start dispersing the ball a little bit more?
Yeah, Rodrigo was balling.
He put on a masterclass.
Rodrigo was balling.
Job. But then how many Brexit tackles can Valverde do?
Yeah, I was going to say, Valverde had a couple of key tackles. Camavinga got himself in trouble getting a yellow card, so he got subbed off at halftime for Ceballos.
It was rough because he was actually doing okay.
I mean, conceding 4 in the first half is diabolical, bro.
4-1, I thought about it. I was like, as a Real Madrid fan, you think we can come back?
Nah.
Low-key,
I low-key had that feeling in my mind, especially because I know Real Madrid, bro. They'll go in 3-0 down at halftime and
come back
4-3.
I think that era of Real Madrid coming back is over.
Well, I think they could do it against any other team but Barcelona.
The Barcelona is the only team that plays like they've never played a game in their lives.
Yeah, bro. Every time
Real Madrid and they're like, Los Galacticos are not.
Yeah, bro. We always show up against Real Madrid. Bro.
Barcelona they ended up playing a full masterclass.
Yeah, bro. Wow, we were balling, bro.
Again, and I go back. Lewandowski was there, but wasn't there. Also,
I mean, he got himself on the score sheet.
Okay, sure.
And Rafinha
and Lamine Yamal were just the ones that are like, please let him get the ball. Please don't. Lewandowski had it. I was like, all right, well, he's fine.
Bro, Lamine Yamal is flying right now.
17-year-old back. I mean,
and shout out to Alejandro Balde. He's from Dominican Republic.
Oh, yeah.
But he plays for Spain, but bro, he scored yesterday, bro. One of the quickest players, definitely right now. I would love to see a race between him and Alphonso Davies and see who would win.
Oh shit,
bro. I think Fonzie has him. But I would like to see that pace, bro.
If Fonzo decides to come to our side,
Hey.
we may have to see that race happening very soon.
Yep.
But just when you told me that he was from the DR, I was like, what?
Yeah. He's from Dominican Republic,
To
but he
see a
plays
player
for Spain.
in Barcelona, and just for him to perform like that, he ended up getting a great goal, by the way.
That was
Goal I didn't even think was going to go in, and I was like, oh,
for a left back to finish like that against Courtois, one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
exactly. And I don't know, it was a tough game to watch.
Yep.
Tough game to watch.
But we go back over to the Prem, Man City. Kyle Walker wants to leave. Pep Guardiola confirmed that Kyle Walker wants to leave the club.
Immediate effect.
It's time, right?
He was ready. I think it's time for him. I think he's done it all. I think it's, as Thierry Henry said it in his prime, Thierry smacks Kyle Walker any day. But I think Kyle Walker, I think it's time. I think you've done it all. Go to Saudi, get your money. As I think that he's got an offer to go to Saudi and AC Milan. But go to Saudi and get.
Yeah, I think for a good while, especially before Trent and Reece James came up, he was probably holding down the best right back in the world, in the world, arguably, but definitely in England, he was the best right back for a while.
100%.
A lot of people thought that when Tottenham, I thought that when he got to Man City, because he got to Man City, around his prime, 26, 27.
At the high prime.
You know what I mean? Defenders always have their primes later, especially goalkeepers and defenders always have their primes later. But when he went to City, a lot of people didn't think that he would kick on. But he's actually been one of the best right backs in the league for consecutive years.
Yeah.
Last 2-3 years, he kind of fell off, which is probably why, he stopped playing.
He decided to.
Pep Guardiola took him out the squad, put Rico Lewis in, who was a baller as well.
He was doing very well.
But personally, I think that, it's time to go.
I think, he's like I said, he's gone against the toughest right backs. I mean, the left wingers.
Yeah,
from Cristiano when he was there to Neymar and all these other guys. I think he said Neymar was one of the hardest, players to go against.
Well, I don't think he played when Cristiano was there because I think he was too young.
Maybe not, but he had Mbappe on that side.
Yeah, he played against Mbappe.
He's nasty.
I'm pretty sure he played against Neymar. So I don't know if Neymar was playing in the middle or.
I did forget to say Araujo went into the Barcelona game, Real Madrid game, and Vinny got locked.
Yeah, Vinny, bro, definitely, Vinicius got locked.
I just had to say that. I know my Vinny is my but. It sucked.
But yeah, man. I mean, but in other news, I mean, please take this with a grain of salt. But apparently, before Kyle Walker's wife was planning to divorce him, so she actually submitted paperwork. But she found out. Apparently, now this is rumors. I don't know if this is completely true, so take it with a grain of salt. But apparently, he got an offer from Saudi for $400K a week. Now, just to put that in perspective for y'all, that's $44 million in the next 2 years.
Hey.
So that's $22 million every year. And you got to keep in mind, Saudi, you don't pay tax, my friend. So his wife, what his wife apparently did was she withdrew the divorce paperwork. So I think what she's trying to do is wait until he signs for Saudi and then get the money, but I don't know. I mean, he kind of did her dirty though. Like he had kids outside of he had a whole family without even knowing with somebody else.
Go to Saudi.
It's crazy.
Me, I go to Saudi. I give $1 million to my girl here, or 400,000 right here. Another 400,000.
Nah, bro, I don't care what nobody's talking about. You ain't getting none of my bitch.
Honorable mention.
Well, honestly, I feel like Kyle Walker's wife deserves it though, because apparently she's been a housewife.
Yeah,
doing her thing. So
she
definitely deserves whatever.
Yeah,
in this case, I definitely think that she deserves whatever the courts give her.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be.
Wait, that was a quick sidebar.
It's gonna be fine.
Quick sidebar, but on to other crazy transfer news now. Kvaratskhelia is a player that is a Georgian player who actually came through. No. This is a good story. Basically, Cristiano Ronaldo started a soccer academy in Georgia to get players out. Funny enough, Kvaratskhelia was a player that was in that academy.
He gets out and
he gets a move to Napoli. But what do you think? PSG? I don't know.
It's a different game going from Italy to PSG. It may be the easiest transfer to him, but why not?
I don't know, man. PSG is a.
I'm that way. If I'm not getting called anywhere else,
I think he should have waited a little longer. You know what I mean?
Stay at Napoli?
No, not stay until the rest of the season, but at least stay until the end of the January transfer window to get a move deadline day or even closer to the deadline day.
Sure.
Because PSG, man, it's kind of like what are you gonna do? Sign a 5-year contract? You're probably gonna be locked there. You saw what they did to Mbappe.
That's so long.
You know, it's probably gonna be a 4 or 5-year deal.
PSG's a great name, but
I don't know, man.
It's a lost team right now.
It's a retirement club, fam. You're going to. I don't know, man.
Who's gonna know about you? I don't even know who's at PSG anymore. You know, Matt Rock.
Guys, let us know in the comments. What do y'all think about Kvaratskhelia going to PSG? I think that this is the wrong. I don't think it's the right move.
I don't think so either. I think if there's something to do, stay at Napoli for a little longer. Maybe a better club asks for you. But right now, if he does go to PSG, it's kind of a name thing. But you're gonna fall off. Nobody really wants him anymore.
He does, because Fabrizio reported it today, so it's definitely going down.
Oh, he's going down.
Unless somebody comes in and hijacks the deal, like a Manchester United or Real Madrid, or somebody that's bigger than PSG. He's going to PSG for 70 mil, which is a steal for PSG. This is a good deal for PSG. Napoli, I mean. That's the thing with Napoli. Napoli, alongside with they did the same thing with Osimhen. They should have just took the money, because I'm pretty sure Kvaratskhelia, when he had his breakup season last year, there were clubs willing to pay like upwards of 100 mil for him, but Napoli wanted to keep.
Napoli waits too long, maybe.
So, and that's the same thing they did with Osimhen, where he wanted to leave. They knew he wanted to leave, and they didn't get something done.
They didn't let him.
Ended up going to Galatasaray on. But at the end of the day, bro, what's going to happen is Kvaratskhelia is going to go to PSG. I think he should have probably waited out until closer to the January deadline date, or even in the summer, to get a big move to a better club than PSG. Because let's be honest, bro, PSG is not a club that's going to win the Champions League. Nope. Bro. Like, they're not. They're going to win League every year.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but they're not winning anything major. But guys, let us know down in the comments down below. What do you guys think about Kvaratskhelia going to PSG? It's official. It's just a wrong move for him. Should he have stayed at Napoli for maybe longer, or even waited out the summer? Yeah. Let us know what you guys think.
Let us know what happens there.
But lastly, we're going to talk about Arsenal. So basically, what happened with Arsenal was they lost to Manchester United in the FA Cup.
Yes, they did.
So in the third round of the FA Cup, they lost on penalties to Manchester United. Now, people are saying, Arsenal fans are saying Arteta out. What do you think? Is it time for him to go?
As my brother says, yes, officially Kane out. I don't know. I think it's tough, because they play against a tough Man United as well. As you guys say, if anybody plays Man United as if, like, I don't know, it's kind of one of those things, like Chelsea played Man United, but they were coming out of just having another coach, and they played their asses off.
Yeah. Manchester United shows up against the top 6 teams
always, right? So I can't really feel. Arsenal played very, very well, chances after chances after chances, and they weren't making anything. Kai Havertz had so many chances. He's terrible, that guy.
Well, I'll tell you what, that goalkeeper Bayern there, he might
put it on masterclass.
He might take Onana's number 1 spot.
I was telling my buddy Neri as well, hey, that Onana dude got to check his 6, because this guy on this performance,
he's cooking.
He put in a masterclass.
Because he really never got to look into the team under Erik ten Hag, but ever since Amorim came in, he's been getting a little bit of game.
He's rotating these kids, which is great. Again, great game. The halves, I mean, the first 45, great game.
Yeah.
That's when it started getting complicated at the end, but the players were working their ass off. Harry Maguire, what a performance as well.
Harry Maguire, I will say right now, bro, if mentality, if there was ever a player that you need to understand or to define the word mentality, bro, and keeping your head down and working hard.
Just working.
Bro, the guy was stripped of his captaincy by Erik ten Hag.
Yep.
He was dropped out of the team.
Yep.
And
fans,
and now abused by the fans. Yep. Even by the manager himself as well, stripping him of the captaincy. Like, this guy came back. I mean, I've always said it, bro. Like, Harry Maguire in a back 4 is not good. But in the center of a back 3, bro,
he's insane,
bro.
Again, they did a phenomenal job. Again, Man United did a great job. They were 10-man as well.
Yeah,
Diogo got a red card. In that, I don't know, I forget what time, but he got a red card, which made them have to drop defensively. and then win offensively. And then they put in Xerxes, which I thought was a phenomenal freaking sub.
Yeah, bro. Xerxes,
And
he just
he
needs
handled.
he just, I don't know, like sometimes he balls out. He's not consistent enough.
And that's what I think so.
Sadly, at a club like Manchester United, when you're a number 9 or you're supposed to be a striker, you have to be consistent.
He's not as consistent yet, but I think he's getting into it. I think he had just missed. They subbed him out 35-minute.
Yeah, the other day they subbed him after 33 minutes.
Which is just aberrant, saying, bro, you're not playing well.
And
you're coming off the field.
They booed him off the field.
So what happens?
Straight down the tunnel.
They go to pens.
Yeah.
And what he said, you're taking the last final decision.
Yeah, Xerxes
puts him right back on top.
Home.
You know, hit him with the
it's celebrations.
I was telling my buddy Neri, she's one of the chillest guys I've seen.
Yeah, bro. He
just
needs to get that consistency down.
Yeah.
But Xerxes, Manchester United though. That's not the big story. The big story is what Arteta said after the game. So I'm gonna let y'all know what Arteta said. He said, "We kicked the ball over. Yeah, crazy. We kicked the ball over, and it's tricky that the ball flies a lot. It's just different to the Premier League ball, and you have to adapt." Now, I ain't want to put words in nobody's mouth, but seems to me what he's basically saying.
In finer terms,
he's waffling about the quality of the ball and blaming them not scoring and missing chances on the quality of the ball.
I don't know about that. That's a tough shout. I haven't heard of ball problems since of John Bolani, right? I think to say it was the ball is insane. I think just Arsenal just wasn't finishing, bro. Like that's it. The ball is just the ball. I don't know. I don't. I mean, do you have a favorite ball that you've ever played with?
Yo, Paul, that's crazy.
Like I think
Jabulani was one of the better ball. What are we talking? Anyways, man, listen.
This guy Arteta's tweaking, bro.
The fact that Arteta, bro, and this is the thing. I feel like Arsenal fans are also saying Arteta out. Personally, I think it might be time for them to pull the trigger and cut their losses because, bro, if I'm being honest, with the downfall that Man City have had this season, bro.
Yeah,
they should be up there fighting neck and neck with Liverpool. This is and I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm a Chelsea fan, right? North London. There's a London derby all the time, whether London is blue or whether London is red, bro. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I have to give credit where credit is due. The roster and the squad that Arsenal has right now with this Man City downfall should be absolutely cooking every single team in the Premier League right now. This is an absolute disgrace. They should be winning the league.
They do have a huge injury list right now.
I don't care. Who's injured?
I know Gabriel and Calafiori. He's out as well, which would have been great to have against Man United. They have a couple extra guys as well.
Yeah, but
Kayosaka didn't play.
What happened to that year?
It was tough.
What happened to that year when Man City, they lost Kevin De Bruyne for the majority of the season, came back, won the league? Like you know what I mean?
Well, they lost one guy. This is fucking 8 guys.
Bro, come on, man.
I mean, hey, at the end of the day, unfortunately, they took it out.
Okay. They have a lot of players injured now, but what about the games before Saka was injured? Before Calafiori
I don't know.
Injured, before Gabriel.
Which they should have. They have, in the Premier League, you have to win your games that you have to win because you start getting these teams like Manchester. Let Manchester City figure it out. They're gonna come right back. You can't
for me personally, I think Liverpool is going to hold it out and win the league at the end of the day.
And then you have Liverpool, which is a quiet killer.
Arsenal, I think, should be,
contested.
They should be ahead of Liverpool right now, especially with this downfall. They didn't really make. The thing is, another problem that I think is like Mikel Arteta is kind of, the other day I heard this quote and I thought it was crazy as hell, but I think it's true. I think that Mikel Arteta is closer to Jose Mourinho than he is to Pep Guardiola because Jose Mourinho, if you think about it, the title that he won with Chelsea, it was a really, really, like, even though he had Frank Lampard and them man in the team that Drogba people were scoring goals, it was kind of like centered around him being defensive. And that's what Arteta is doing now. It's very, 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 very defensive, bro.
Yeah, like the best defenders in the world.
They're playing off of set pieces. But, Arsenal fans, let me know down in the comments, like, is it time for Arteta to go?
It was a great game.
He's blaming.
Arsenal should have won that game.
Yeah, bro. They should be winning every single game.
The possession, bro. I think it was like 77% compared to
come on, man.
To Man United, and they had the game. They were man down. They should have taken that game. They just, I don't know. They just fell apart. But
Yeah, guys, let us know in the comments
The
what
ball
y'all
was the
think.
problem.
Yeah, let us know what y'all think about this. I personally think that with the squad and the quality that Arsenal have gotten now, they should be, top of the table, fighting for every single, like winning every, like most of their games, schooling teams. But let us know in the comments. And that's all we got for you today. Let us know what y'all think.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention who?
Grealish ended up scoring his first goal
Oh, Grealish.
of the year since last year because he never scored.
Well, it was actually December 2023 is the last time he scored, but that's crazy.
Hey, which is insane.
But yeah, my man's finally
scored a pen. They gave him a pen. They're like, bro, score a pen. 100,000. This is $1 million pen right here. He ended up scoring it. He got enough scoreboard. So
yeah,
GG's to him.
Yep. But guys, let us know in the comments down below. Where can they find us?
Offside Convos on Instagram. Offside Convos on TikTok. Offside Convos on YouTube. Which go follow, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, everything you guys can to support the fam here and I know we're squeezing out the TikToks and the Instagram reels.
Yes, sir.
So they're out there. Just make sure to leave a comment and let's have a conversation. See what's up.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
So we got for you.
Over and out.
Peace.